Hey, we're back at the IDW booth at New York Comic Con. I'm talking to Tristan Jones.
Hey man, how are you?
Mega artist extraordinaire. I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
It's Saturday, so you've been...
Yeah, this is my last day, and
okay.
This is the day like I've been doing the most. Like I've been walking around and
Yeah.
like I got some
good
shopping
for you,
done
yeah.
a whole lot. So yeah, it's been a big day.
How many toys have you bought so far?
I'm not a toy guy.
No?
There's been some out here. I'm kind of like far out. Like Mondo have these new like the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon show.
Oh.
They're the only things that have got me making like the concession in my mind to go back.
Every time I see a new one, I'm like, I regret not getting the last couple.
I'm
never got any of
hoping
them.
I can still get. I think they're still doing them online, but I don't know.
Oh, no,
I'll
yeah.
find
I
out.
can
If
get
not,
some.
I'll regret anyway.
Yeah, no, I know. And the kid in me is like, because I got my old Ecto 1.
Yeah, man.
Or I got my Ecto 1 and I got my Firehouse.
Yeah, far out.
Yeah.
I got rid of all those when I was, moving around as a young man.
Oh, sure, yeah. It doesn't have a lot of
You
room
do the
for
purges,
toys.
yeah.
But we're here to talk about Event Horizon Dark Descent,
That's
which
it.
you are drawing, man. And let me tell you, this
I am
book
drawing
is
this thing.
sick.
Thank you.
And one of my favorite things to say about it is I remember loving Event Horizon.
Yep.
And this book makes me feel justified.
Yeah, well, I would hope that would be. I mean, that's kind of it. I think if you speak to anyone involved in the film too,
Oh, sure.
they'll tell you the same thing. There were restrictions.
Oh, no doubt.
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
And like Paul W.S. Anderson hadn't really made
No, he's
anything
really
prior
new.
to that.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of amazing how specific that movie is, like how much kind of freedom creatively he got.
You could not make that movie now.
Hell no.
No,
No.
not to that level. And certainly,
Well,
maybe
no studio would back that movie.
Shutter would probably do it.
Yeah.
It would never go theatrical.
It wouldn't
the way
look like
did.
that. Like,
no.
you wouldn't get the scope.
No.
And the best thing about comic books is you're working with, one of the worst things and best things, you're working with a smaller budget,
Yeah.
but you have unlimited scope.
Yes.
So you could do like a $600 million Event Horizon prequel.
Yeah,
Or-
I think issue 2 is pretty much that.
All right.
Yeah. No, there's some stuff like obviously Event Horizon leaves a lot unsaid visually.
Yes.
And so one of the first things Christian said to me when he asked me aboard this thing was like, we're going to show everything.
Yeah.
We're going to show the whole lot. And I'm like, okay, that's a huge gamble.
Uh-huh.
That's a massive gamble.
Yeah. Well, it's nice of IDW to give you the kind of runway to be like, yeah, go for it. No.
Well, yeah, but also like 100%. But also to Paramount.
Oh, sure.
And like when we hand it up to them, the guys at Paramount have just been incredible.
Yeah.
Licensed geeks kind of run this risk of like being noted to death.
Absolutely.
And I think the only note that I ever got was like, can you maybe put less lines on people's faces? Because like I come from the Killian Plunkett School of Art, where it's like everyone has this so many, like the shape of the face is defined by the line work, right? And that came from the way coloring was done at the time too, because often color was very flat.
Right, you got to get detail in other ways.
Exactly.
Just the printing,
And I was so enamored with his artwork, and that was what led to that. So I have, if someone's even kind of squinting a little bit, you'll see every line in the face to do that.
Right. Well, I'm familiar with your work from your Alien stuff.
Oh yeah, so absolutely, then
Yeah.
And that so that was kind of the natural carryover from like doing Aliens. And Christian said the same thing. It's like, well, if we're doing Event Horizon, like, you've got to have an Aliens guy doing that.
Yeah.
And I've been very fortunate. And like my run wasn't even that kind of big. Like I think I did 3 issues all up, 3 or 4 issues all up. But it left a mark.
Yeah.
I still get a lot of people asking if I'm doing it again. I'm like, as long as it's a Marvel, I don't know.
Yeah.
But doing Event Horizon, as soon as Christian suggested it, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
I could do this. And it's been wild. And it's interesting because Event Horizon has such a different, I think in people's memories, right?
Yes.
In people's memories, Event Horizon is very Alien adjacent.
Right. That's what pulled me into seeing it in the first place. Because
same.
there was such a drought,
Yeah.
I was like, I could watch Alien 3 again, or I could see something new.
Yeah.
And it was like, Event Horizon.
Like props to wanting to watch Alien 3 again too.
Well, it's
like,
more like, I don't, it's like, that's my option as far as Alien's concerned.
I'm a massive Alien 3 person.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a huge Alien 3 apologist.
I've come around as far as the like prop work and the set design.
Oh, yeah?
Like, wow.
Yeah.
I want the book. You know, like I always like these, like the books that show you all the designs and all the character work. And stuff. I want to see what Alien 3, like all the work that went into it.
Well, I think Finch has finally started coming around to owning it again.
He hated that movie.
Yeah, and I get why.
Oh yeah,
completely get why. But I think he's finally started coming back around to it. So hopefully,
I would love to see.
Hopefully, there's be some more
maybe
material
a real
like that.
director's cut as opposed to like what they call the director's cut, but really he was like, oh, is there one? I didn't know. I had nothing to do with it.
And it's like I'm like getting rid of the. I mean, I abhor animal cruelty. Anyone should.
Same.
But that dog.
Oh yeah.
That is such an impacting thing.
Yes.
It's such an impact, and to get rid of that was like a sin. Anyway, we're talking about Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
So yeah, when Event Horizon, you would have been like me then. It rolls around in the cinemas.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, shit, this is like it's a new space horror,
well, you
right?
see the trailer and you're like, okay, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, we're almost that you get adjacent to it, and then something goofy happens, like, and then a studio note emerges.
Yeah, exactly. And I think so, like that kind of memory of it, as I think we were sort of talking earlier.
Yeah.
The memory. What I've tried to do with the book is like what I remember of Event Horizon and kind of what I think it's what I wish it was more of as I'm watching it, without denigrating what is there.
Exactly.
Because movies are fucking hard to make.
Yes. Yeah. You can't just make Event Horizon.
No. And it's wild that movie got made. That is.
I know.
The cast is incredible.
That's true.
Like the photography is incredible. The set design's amazing.
Set design's amazing. Well, that's the thing, is like so much of it's practical.
Yeah.
Which is always great to see.
Yeah.
And you tether your art style also tethers it to that gritty realism.
Yeah, it was funny actually. I got the one complaint that I've seen from my artwork so far. It didn't come from anyone above or anything like that. One review said, "I kind of wish we got to see the artwork's too dirty. I kind of wish we got to see the Event Horizon pristine and clean." Yeah. And I sat there for a bit. And I'm like, that's not an unfair argument. But also, have you ever seen like anything new, like
it looks fake.
A ship, a rocket, a boat, whatever it is?
Well,
they're never pristine.
It's so funny, like with Star Wars, right? Star Wars lived in universe, the Millennium Falcon. It's been through like a shitstorm.
Yep.
Then you go to the prequels. Sleek, new, everything's fresh. Looks faker.
Yeah.
And also, it's like there's no story. There's no story with what that thing was.
But
Event
also,
Horizon, there's nothing but story.
Yeah, and I think with the story with Event Horizon, even if I had gone and done like a clean Event Horizon, that ship would have been filthy by the end of the first issue anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, that one. I mean, that's, as I said, it's not an unfair argument. I just thought that with the one like note that I got from anyone was like, it's too dirty. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's
an
me.
Interesting note. That's interesting because like I don't associate the Event Horizon with anything other than it being
it's
mired
because it's a space cathedral.
Yeah.
Right. It's an ancient thing. So in my mind, it's like, of course, it's going to be grimy. And it'll have chips in it. It'll have like the corners will be worn.
Yeah. It has character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to, it's funny though, because balancing that out with I've tried to make the interfaces of the computer screens.
Oh, you got to harken back to like
I've tried to make it as close to what it is in the film as I can. And when I rewatched the film,
you're like, oh no, how am I going to do that?
Well, no, it was like shockingly straightforward. It was like, I'm like, this is nothing like the Alien UI.
Yeah.
Like the Alien UI is so
that
unique.
keyboard, the chunky like 70s.
Yeah, and even like the screen, like Mother and everything else. But when I was like, okay, I'm going to replicate the screens for the screens in Event Horizon, I'm like, oh, these are shockingly basic.
Yeah, it's like
these are really clean.
The monitor.
It's like DVDs circa 1999. Just these odd little buttons. Just say, like menu, play, like this kind of thing. I'm like, okay, this user interface is really interesting. It's nowhere near as complex as the rest of the film.
Yeah.
They like really the airlock door, it's like open and shut. That's it.
That's right.
That's all it is. I'm like, dude, just hit the shut button.
Right. It's not esoteric. I can figure this out.
Yeah.
Ship design, character design, creature design.
Oh, that's
all on you.
Yeah. It's the creature design. Well, not all of it. So Christian.
Well, some of it has already been previously established. I'm sure Christian has like a Christian Ward, writer of Event Horizon.
So Christian had Paimon, our big bad, pretty well designed. He had a good idea of what that looked like prior to. And they showed me, but it was, again, like I came into this pretty late in the game.
Really?
So there was already I think it was being handled by another editorial team.
Okay.
That editor left, the creative team attached to that left, and they were like, all right, well, we got to pick this up. The pitch had already been approved by
the higher ups.
The higher ups at Paramount, but it tied in with what Christian wanted to do anyway.
Okay.
So he made it all work really, really nicely, as you can see in the book.
Yep.
And so he already had some concept of what the characters would be, and particularly what the villain would look like, Paimon, our big bad. But then after that, it was kind of like, have you read issue 3 yet?
I have only gotten to issue 1.
Okay, right. All right, you're in for a treat then.
Yeah.
So what's going on outside of the ship was all very much like, go for it,
Okay.
man. And so I'm like, all right, well, shit, like, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
And so what I tried to do was base it on, like, it had The Mouth of Madness come out at the same time, roughly.
Yeah.
I think it was the year before, 2 years earlier.
Yeah. That's the Sam Neill, John Carpenter picture.
Exactly, right? So another Sam Neill horror film.
Exactly.
And what I really appreciate about that is, like, it's Carpenter doing Lovecraft, he's doing cosmic horror about as perfectly as you could do it in the mid-90s, right?
Yeah.
And Event Horizon is obviously, it's cosmic horror as well. So my brain, anytime, and I asked a couple of really good friends who work in and around the horror industry what they thought as well, and I'm kind of like, if you were to see what was outside the Event Horizon, what would you imagine?
Yeah.
And in my mind, it was very similar to what you see in The Mouth of Madness when Sam Neill is running down this dark corridor, and there are all these kind of like amorphous horrors kind of chasing him. And lots of teeth, lots of mouths, eyes and limbs and things like that.
Yeah.
And a couple of friends said, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I imagine as well, like crazy. So that was sort of my take, and Christian was like, cool, as long as it fits in with this overall kind of paradigm.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
So there's a thing that appears in issue 3 that has been, I don't think I've drawn more hands in my entire comic career, like than just that one issue, and it's all because of this one creature. And it's like, it's a biblically accurate thing, because obviously we do go to hell.
Sure.
And hell starts coming in. So yeah, doing some of the creature design and being able to kind of come up with stuff and not being tethered to the movie.
Right. Well, they didn't even show you. So
no,
you
but also like we know that there's no sequel.
Yeah.
There was supposedly a TV show that was meant to be happening that never really got off the ground.
And then we didn't even get a director's cut. Like that, all that footage is gone.
No, but even what I know of the director's cut, I read the novelization.
Oh,
so I always try and find out what all the different kind of interpretations are.
Yeah.
Not to like change my perspective of things, but to just kind of see whether I can draw anything out there for fans as well.
Yeah.
And so I know that there was a weird, like, Sam Neill's character kind of becomes this whole other kind of thing in the novelization.
Okay.
And I tried to kind of channel some of what I think that was trying to do, not with Sam Neill's character, but with just like creature design in general.
Yeah.
With what we're doing in the comics.
All right.
So I think what we've got isn't too far out of the realms of what, if they had the budget and if they were going to bring these things in, I would like to think that this is kind of the way it would go.
Yeah. That's a tough task, man.
It really is.
Is delivering on an anticipated follow-up that will never happen.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't want to take away from what the story Christian wants to tell.
Yeah.
I don't want to take away from what the fans are expecting. Mm-hmm. I don't want to make it like a chore to do myself.
Yeah.
Like I want to be creative in it as well.
Right.
So there's a lot of expectations that sort of need to be checked and met before this thing kind of gets out there. So it's a little scary until you start getting the feedback from everyone.
Yeah.
And then once you know you're in the clear, it's like, okay, good, I did the right thing.
Yeah. And then you can trust yourself and then just have fun.
Well, yeah. Once we got past issue 3, I'm about to start issue 5.
Okay.
Once I get back from here, I fly out of New York tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll probably sleep the whole way home.
No doubt.
And then once I get back in, it's just straight into issue 5. I think issue 3 is not far off, but I'm really, really curious to see how people respond to that, because I know issue 5 gets crazy. Issue 4 is crazy, but like...
Oh, sure. But 5 is where things... Yeah. Do you have a favorite issue?
Issue 3 is probably my favorite issue so far, yeah. Okay. Issue 4 is... Issue 4's been interesting because it's a... I don't want to spoil things too much, but it's It's a time loop situation. And doing that means that like I've had to do things in a weird order.
Sure.
So I haven't seen the entire issue like as a whole yet.
Collected, yeah.
Yeah, and I've sort of been doing things and then jumping back and jumping here and doing this. And I can see it all playing out as I'm doing it, so I have a rough idea of what it looks like. And I've seen the script, obviously. But until I see how that whole issue comes together, and like I just, Heather just came, Heather Antos, one of the other editors, said the same thing. She just saw the issue. Nick Nino just saw the whole thing. My editor on the book just saw the whole thing together. It's like, man, this book looks amazing. Yeah. So, issue 3 right now is my favorite issue.
But 4 is an achievement.
4 is a whole thing.
Yeah.
And 4 is going to be really interesting because 4 is the transmission issue.
Okay.
So if Event Horizon fans know what I'm talking about, the transmission happens in issue 4.
Yeah, the thing that makes Lawrence Fishburne go, we're leaving.
Yeah. Nearly made, I think, IDW say to me, you're leaving.
Yeah.
But no, I'm still here. I'm locked in for 5. And but Pip Martin as well, our colorist.
Yeah.
Like, you can see her evolution as a colorist. Like, I've seen her work with Jacob Phillips and stuff like that. She does really, really great work. And it's a color style that I'm not used to. I usually get a lot of guys who are really like heavy renderers.
Sure.
So it's been really fascinating watching her work and my work kind of come together. And I think issue 3 is like this perfect match. Yeah, it's just, it blew me away.
That's awesome, man. Folks, check out Event Horizon, Dark Descent. Out now. Tristan Jones. Nice to meet you, man.
Thank you, man.
Absolute pleasure.
My pleasure, absolutely.
Anytime.